If I'd have filled, what would have happened?
You will soon have your revenge that he was killed. Finally, at the very end of the battle, it came down to one man, one last British general, John Lambert. Lambert simply did not know what to do, so he plays for time. He sends a message to Andrew Jackson asking for a pause, for a break in the fighting so that they may collect their dead and their wounded. There's nothing weird about that. That was common back then. What was weird was he asked for a pause on both sides of the river. And the reason that was strange was because at the same time Jackson gets this request, he gets a report of what actually happened over there. The British troops were hours late. They got there. They broke the American lines. The Americans in the West Bank are in full retreat. For the British, it's a 3-mile walk to Algiers Point, directly across from the French quarter, where there are boats they could have commandeered. There's no time for the Americans to organize a defense, no men in the vicinity to mount one in any case. Jackson now knows this, Lambert does not. And Jackson knows Lambert doesn't know it because he asked for a pause on both sides of the river. So Jackson responds, "We will pause on the east bank, but on the west bank, we continue." It is a lie. Jackson is giving the impression that the same devastation that occurred here has also occurred there. And he's telling Lambert that the only way to save his men is to order a full retreat on both sides of the river. Not realizing that the British troops have actually been victorious on the west bank, Lambert takes the bait, and by trumpet orders both sides to retreat. And the British, disciplined as always, follow their orders. Here, they fall back from a bloody field. There, they fall back from an empty one. They literally retreat from nothing. And so once again, just like in 1699, when Bienville told the English captain, "This is not the Mississippi River," the British were turned back from New Orleans by something of a deception and a lie. The moral of this story is, if you are visiting New Orleans and you find yourself in
now I found was blind, but now I see. Well, 'twas grace that taught my heart to fear. They can play.